Hey ladies, going to talk you through one of my absolute favorite lower body exercises, the split squat. I've also heard this called the Bulgarian split squat, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's basically a squat with one leg lifted up on an implement. So you can use your couch, you can use a chair, you can use a box, whatever you have around, you're welcome to use. What I wanted to talk about today is a couple of the different variations that you can use. This exercise is extremely effective at targeting your glutes and your quads, depending on how you set up. So I'm going to show you a couple of different options of how to set up, and feel free to choose the one that works for you. The main form cue that I want you to be aware of is just making sure that your knee is not coming over your toe. So if your knee is coming over your toe, that is a sign that you need to shift your positioning. Everything else is just kind of tweaking to figure out where in your body you want to work. So you can see for me, if I stick my foot back a little bit more, I can keep my knee over my toe, but then I can't go quite as deep because I'm crushing my chair. So this is what I mean when figuring out your positioning. It is going to take some time. You're not just going to get it right on the first one, so don't feel like you should. So here, right, I'm set up. I have my foot on the back of the chair. You can obviously drop your foot flat if that feels better. For me, it depends if I'm wearing shoes or not. So keep your foot on the chair. You should feel a stretch in your hip flexor as you're standing here, which is super common for those of us who sit all day. You're going to feel it tightness through here. And then I want you to drop down into your squat. Your knee should be over your toe and raise up. Now, that is the basic split squat, right? You can drop as low as you want. Again, if you're having a hard time dropping low, it's likely because your hip flexor is super tight. So you're going to want to stretch out. Now, you'll notice that I am not leaning forward. I have a bit of a wide stance, but all of that depends on your lever lengths. So if you have short legs, it's going to look a little different. So really, it's kind of about playing with what works for you. Now, I want to show you one variation that I really enjoy. So again, I'm jumping out a little bit because I'm still figuring out what position is going to work with me. Now, I'm going to, instead of staying upright this time, I'm going to lean forward a little bit, and then I'm going to squat down. And by leaning forward, you target your glute more. So the other variation works kind of your full leg. It works a lot more of that quad. But just by shifting your weight forward just a little bit, again, making sure that your back is straight, you're not arching over, but that you are just kind of shifting forward, you will see and feel that works that glute quite a bit. I hope that that's helpful, ladies. Let me know if you have any other questions.